Okay, time to finally play the Astro Bot game that everyone has been clamoring over for the last month or so. The new game, not the original, or I guess not, I was going to say original rescue mission for the VR, but I guess technically speaking it's not the original Astro Bot because it started with the Playroom VR thing. This will be fun. I hope so. I hope it'll be fun. I mean, the last two experiences I've had with Astro Bot have been very fun, so I have no reason to believe this one won't be as well. Oh, so you've noticed. Why do I have this pre-ordered? Because morbid curiosity. I can't. It's Until Dawn is a game that I adore so much, and it's just some deep part of me that won't be satisfied unless I examine for myself how the seminal horror classic is rebuilt for PS5 with terrifying new enhancements. So, but that's for that's not till next week. For now, we have cute robot doey jumpy thing. Why am I streaming so early? This is my normal stream time. I always stream at 11. I think the last time I streamed at a time that wasn't 11 was earlier than this, when we did the Indie World / Sonic 3 reaction double feature. And then before that, I guess technically the Bokura stream I did with FG was later than this, because she streams at like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, nah, we're not, that's not, no, we're gonna need to find a middle ground here, because I stream at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and then she streams at 11 o'clock at night, so we cut it halfway down the middle and said, alright, let's just do an afternoon stream, so neither one of us want to die because of sleep deprivation. But if it's just me doing my own thing, I like to stream at 11. See, I recovered after what Astro did at the end of the last stream. Yeah, we had a talk about it. We had a nice long conversation about it. And I did go back to Astro's Playroom. I reinstalled it after the stream so that I could find the 4 special bots. Because there's 4 special bots that you can find that do something in this game. I don't know if they have any significant impact on the game, or if they're just like companions that follow you around like a co-star Luma. But we'll see. Speaking of which, those special bots, I don't know what they were smoking when they put them into the game. Because holy shit, there was some of them. Oh, not this asshole again. Didn't we already kill you? Do I have to kill you again? I like how he wasn't even interested in the PS5 as a whole. Just a very specific component so that he can supersize his ship. Oh! Wow. Alright, I guess that thing was kind of important, huh? Actually, it's his brother. Oh. Ursula's crazy sister. That was my morning. Eh, good. Uneventful, I guess I'd say, because I only woke up. I was up until 4 a.m. last night, so I only got like 4-ish hours of sleep. Probably a little less than that, because I think it was 4:30 by the time I actually got into bed. So, haven't done much. Oh, that's neat. I have to physically shake the sand out of the controller. Hey, buddy. Yeah, uneventful morning, but still good morning. Hey, friend. Remember me? Last time we killed the green alien thing? Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Crisis averted. All's well that ends well. Heard about Incredibles in Fortnite? I have. More accurately, though, I've seen a lot of people getting their use out of photo mode, let's say. Which is a little strange. Just a tad. Just a wee bit strange. But hopefully it gets more kids to check out The Incredibles. Not that The Incredibles is a series that needs help being promoted to people, but you never know. I met someone yesterday who told me that she only just, like a couple days ago, watched Back to the Future for the first time. So, you never know with this stuff. How does Onward stack up against the rest of Pixar's catalog? I'd say Onward is underrated. I would never call it top tier Pixar, but it's a very, very solid movie. And I do think it deserves more love than it gets. Astro Bot looks like Eve from WALL-E. He really does. Like, while I was skimming through clips of WALL-E for editing, so I think I mentioned this last time. It's kind of uncanny how similar their designs are, or at least the facial expressions and the design of the eyes feels very, very much inspired by WALL-E. Can't believe Sony made a Nintendo game. Yeah, a lot of people say that this is like unofficially Super Mario Galaxy 3, which it's pretty damn high praise. But I mean, that's the prevailing sentiment that most people have spread, that this is just essentially Super Mario Galaxy 3, which has me pretty damn excited. Ah, back to the good old days, huh? Rescuing our bots. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense, seeing as our good old green alien friend is back. And from the brief glimpse I got at the hub world, it kind of looks like Gorilla Man might also be back, which makes me wonder if this is going to be a thing where it's the non-VR gameplay of Playroom and the PS5 technical capabilities of Playroom, mixed with the premise and bosses and stuff. From all the way over there? Asshole. Mind my own business, I ran all the way to the other side of the planet, and somehow he was still in the mood to headbutt me with his stupid soccer ball. Oh. Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece. We will not be collecting everything, but I will try to find what I can. Oh, hey! That was fast. didn't think it would be that soon before I found, 1, a reference, 2, one that I actually understand and care about. Oh my goodness, what the hell is this? Okay, it's a water slide. With like baby Einstein balls. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't think I was actually gonna be able to get in there. Oh, secret. Secret. I do like me some secrets. My favorite Nickelodeon show? SpongeBob SquarePants. Easy answer, but you know, there's. Oh, hey! Okay, sure. 2 for 2 in the same level. Back to. All right. So that's it then, right? That's the end. That's the extent of all the references I will understand in this game. That's it. We've done it. In one level, we've maxed out our reference mileage. So what is going on over here? I need to go to sleep earlier than that? True! But see, the thing is, I was in the zone last night, and I really wanted to, so I only had like 26 pages. So it's gonna be like that, huh? Alright, fine. I'll find something to chuck at you later. I only had 26 pages left to go, and of recording my script for the Toy Story 3 video. And I really, really wanted to finish it because I was so close to the end. The hell? Oh. Hey, asshole, give me my puzzle piece. Ah. Alright. There's a time limit. Give me my puzzle piece. You stupid. Thank you. Anyway, on the subject of, Galaxy. Alright. Sure. Just take a breather, Astro. No need to rescue your friends. Is he? Wait. I'm gonna hold the controller up to the microphone. You guys hear that? He's snoring. That's simultaneously adorable and really annoying. Anyway, I guess I'll take this time while he's asleep to talk about... Yeah, so the Toy Story 3 video. I had 26 pages left to go, and those pages consisted of the entire ending sequence of the film. So, from after the incinerator through the epilogue, and then the final conclusion that I come to right at the end. So, because it's so emotionally powerful, and also emotionally demanding to talk about, I wanted to get it all done in one session. I wanted to be... I didn't want to have to be in that headspace for more than one session because it is so emotionally exhausting to talk about. So that's why I stayed up as late as I did to finish that, just to get that done. And I still technically don't have all the audio recorded for the video. I didn't record the housekeeping section where I talk about like upcoming video projects and what's to expect on the channel moving forward and things like that. I'll probably do that later tonight because that's like 2 pages, maybe 3 at most, so it doesn't take that much time. And also, I didn't need to be in the same headspace to record that as I did for the rest of it. So yeah, I ordinarily would not have stayed up as late as I did. Because the thing is, like, for just standard video editing, you don't need to... I mean, it helps to stay in the zone. If you're in the rhythm, like, in a creative rhythm, it does help to maintain that, that mindset and stay in that zone for as long as you can. But it's not necessary, whereas when you're doing voice, the big thing with recording voices is that you need to... It's a matter of consistency, because how your voice sounds varies dramatically depending on the time of day it is. I'm not looking at Ratchet. I'm not doing it. I'm not... Ignorance is bliss. Depending on what time of day it is, your oh, what are we doing? How do I launch... Oh. Sure. Depending on what time of day it is, your voice is going to sound completely different from how it sounded last time. So it's important to record in big batches so that you don't go from one sentence where you sound like this to one sentence where your voice sounds like this, just because naturally it sounds different at different times of day. So it's more necessary for me to stick in it, or stick with it if I'm in the zone, than it is for if I'm doing any other kind of video, any other part of the video editing process. Will I update my 20 best and worst videos? Maybe at some point. I mean, they're all... Oh, wait, what are we doing? Okay. I'm not quite sure I fully understand what happened there. I think I just felt around for which one of the blocks was the correct one that would open up the path forward. Anyway, yeah, all 4 of those top 20 videos are outdated, so they certainly could do for a remake. It's just there are other projects that it's not a priority for me right now. I must be beyond tired. Honestly, not really. I can work. I can operate on very little sleep. I've worked with a lot worse than this before. Oh, maybe it's, I think the controller rumbles when you hit the correct panel. I think that's what the deal is here. So yeah, I will catch up on my sleep tonight, but right now I am actually not really doing that badly. I'm all good. I'm all good. Will I ever do a video ranking the Owl House episodes? I considered it. In fact, I did... Oh, I see. I did consider it, and I actually did make some progress on the beginnings of a script for an Owl House video, or an Owl House episode ranking video. Is that just a koala, or is that a special PlayStation koala? Either way, he's dead. Or maybe not. He's a resilient little bastard. Oh, good! Oh, that's my... Oh, I forgot about this feature. My favorite part of the game, where these assholes just go out of their way to make it harder for me to find them. Can we just, like, make a rule that if they're actively trying to not be found, we banish them from the Astro tribe? I feel like that's the appropriate course of action. Now, what secret is... Oh my goodness, it's Crash. Hey. Hey, buddy. He's shaking his ass at me. Can I punt him off the edge? No. I just find him. I was secretly really hoping that he would just get yeeted into the abyss. Do we think there's something hiding in that waterfall? Probably not. I was considering trying to use my jetpack to, like, float in there. Have I seen The Wild Robot? Yeah, I saw it yesterday, and I loved it. I emphatically recommend everybody go check out The Wild Robot. It is an amazing movie. And it might even be better than Inside Out 2. I don't know for sure. I need to take more time to think about that for whether... Right now, my answer is that yes, it is... Oops. That yes, it is better than Inside Out 2, but I also just saw it yesterday, so recency bias is a thing. So I don't know. Right now, regardless, it's at least as good as, if not better than, Inside Out 2. And I strongly advise that you go see it, because I got emotional watching that movie. At multiple different instances. It was a very emotional viewing experience. But yeah, to wrap up the Owl House question, I would love to do it, but I don't, and because there is, I was thinking about it, and it's really a question of, like, what else could I have to say about the Owl House that I didn't already cover in the, 8 hours that I spent talking about it already. But as I started mapping out a video, or a script for that video, I did realize that by talking about individual episodes, it does yield the opportunity to cover some more very specific episode structural things that I didn't really get the chance to highlight explicitly. So, I think there would be value in such a video. It's just, I don't know if I don't know if I want to commit to it full. Maybe one day. It's on. We'll put it under the maybe category. The PlayStation representation has peaked. Yeah, that's it. It's all downhill from here. Well, I guess we had Crash, and there could be Spyro. We could get a Spyro at some point, because we saw Spyro in Playroom. But I think we've peaked already in the first, like, what, 10 minutes? Can I? Aha! Gotcha. When I say it's on the same level as The Last Wish. See, this is what I've been thinking about recently. I've seen a lot of discussion from people about how Wild Robot is like one of the peak DreamWorks, one of their all-time best movies. And it's definitely up there. It would definitely be of the upper echelon of quality for DreamWorks' output. I don't think I'm willing to say it's as good as The Last Wish. Maybe because like when I first saw The Last Wish, I liked it a lot, but I wasn't ready to say it was DreamWorks' best movie. But then when I rewatched it, and then I thought about the story and the characters more and more and more, I was like, oh man, this is like an immaculately put together work of art, and it is definitely worthy of. Oh, hey pal. Of being of receiving such a prestigious title. So maybe the same thing would happen with The Wild Robot. I can see it, because it is a very dense movie. There's a lot to unpack. So it could be the case that in like a year's time I come back to it and be like, man, this is peak DreamWorks. But I don't know. I'm not ready to make the call on that just yet. Regardless, it's absolutely worth seeing. Even if it's not, like, right up there with The Last Wish, or Kung Fu Panda 2, or other god-tier DreamWorks movies. Ooh, secret. Secret. I do like me some secret. Oh my, that's not what I thought was gonna happen there. Uh-oh, we dead? We are not. We live. We live to fight another day. Alright, who's waiting for... Horizon? I can't tell. It looks like it might be... Eco Warrior left a legacy worthy of the precursors. Yeah, I got nothing on that one. Someone fill me in. Jak and Daxter? Oh. I would never have guessed that. I thought it kind of looked like the clothing that the characters wear in the Horizon games. But I also don't know Jak and Daxter, so... I wouldn't be the one to know. Was that Crash Bandicoot on the top? Yep, rewind the stream like maybe 5-7 minutes or so. And you'll see me catch Crash Bandicoot live in 4K. How am I doing today? I am doing great. I am doing genuinely great so far. Considering the fact that I only had less than 4 hours of sleep, I am doing pretty good. And I'm playing... Oh my goodness, what are we doing? And I'm playing a pretty great game. I know that I've only just started, but it's about what I expected out of the Astro PS5 game. So yeah, I'm doing pretty great. And I'm hanging with all of you. When you saw The Wild Robot yesterday, a Minecraft movie trailer was shown. I got lucky. It was not shown. I did get to see the Moana 2 trailer again, though. Which, I mean, I would rather not have seen it. If you know anything... Oops. Jumped the gun on that one. If you know anything about me, you know I really don't like watching trailers. At all. Or for movies that I actually want to see, I prefer to go in blind. But when you're in a movie theater, you have nowhere to run. You actually just have nowhere to run. Also, what is calling my attention down here? Why are you demanding my attention back at the crash site? Anyway, yeah, I went to, I saw the Moana 2 trailer again, and I'm really excited to see it, because I really, really hope it's good. I really love the first one. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like the trailer is spoiling that much. I don't get the sense that it's showing the entire plot of the movie, which is good, but still, I would have preferred to go in blind. But yeah, I did not have to watch a Minecraft movie trailer, thankfully. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll go back to the crash site after I clear this world. Creamy Canyon. Let's go. Ever seen the Loud House? No, I've not. Least favorite DreamWorks film? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure of the answer to that myself. It's either it's gonna be something like Boss Baby or Ants or Shark Tale. It's one of those three. I'm pretty sure it would be my pick for least favorite DreamWorks film. It's like the photo op, trophy. No trophy? Or wait, hold on. How do you activate photo mode? Nope, that's not it. How would one activate photo mode? Because I have a feeling that there might be a trophy waiting for me if I take a picture. Because I think doesn't this game have a photo mode? You unlock photo mode later? Oh, lame. I want photo mode now. That's weird. I want photo mode now. Alright, we'll have to come back. Hey, buddy. We'll have to, I have a gut feeling that there might be something there if you take a picture of Astro. Because like nothing actually happened there when I stepped in front of the thing. But that is a photo cutout opportunity, so I'm not quite ready to give up on that one just yet. That was Snake from Metal Gear, by the way. Snake? Snake? Snake. Yeah, you know how it goes. Oh, is this ice? Oh, that's that is one-to-one the animation from Galaxy. All right, get over there. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we can do this. Let's... Nailed it. Nailed it. I specified Kung Fu Panda 2. Does that imply that that's my favorite of the series? Honestly, I go back and forth as to whether 1 or 2 is my favorite, because they both have very distinct strengths and weaknesses. Like, the first one's action sequences clear the second one, but the second one's emotional core is a lot stronger, so I don't know. I really don't have a solid answer as to what my favorite Kung Fu Panda movie is. Like, if I were to rank them, 1 and 2 would be literally right next to it. It's kind of the same way I feel about the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, where 1 and 2... Why are you shaking? Well, I'm never gonna find out now. 1 and 2... Like, 1 is probably the more consistently good experience, whereas 2 has much higher highs, but also much lower lows. So it's hard for me to have a definitive ruling on which one I think is better overall. Favorite Mario character? Toad. Love Toad. Love, love, love Toad. I become very upset very quickly if he's not playable in one of the party games. Which he isn't in some of them. It's a crime against humanity. Just finished my Alice video. It was really good. Thanks. I remain extremely proud of that video for many, many, many different reasons. What are you? Another secret. I do like me some secrets. I guess I'll just sit back and let you clear the way for me. Or maybe I need more than one. I see something. Is there more here, or is it just... Ah! Mystery ninja, neither enemy nor friend. Alright, fill me in. What do we got this time? Mystery ninja, neither enemy nor friend. Gray Fox, Metal Gear. Another one I never would have had any chance in the world of recognizing. Oh, it does... It's gonna sound like a total non sequitur, but looking at that guy did just remind me that, in The Wild Robot, there's something at the end of the movie that feels, very reminiscent of Sonic Frontiers. At least, like, the design of one of the robots at the end is very, very much reminded me of some of the things from Sonic Frontiers. Whoop. Alright, where was I? Overall thoughts on the Beatles? I don't think I've listened to enough of their music to really have a strong stance on the Beatles. My only connection to them is that I watched the Yellow Submarine animated movie, which was quite an experience. And then also one of their songs played at my grandfather's funeral. Alright, let's try this. I said let's try this again. No. Let's try this again. Grab. And then we do a spin. Not a very effective spin, but a spin nonetheless. That's not the direction I wanted you to go. Didn't the trailer for Sponge Out of Water spoil everything? I guess that's one way to look at it. I would look at it as Sponge Out of Water advertised a completely different movie that we didn't get. It advertised the last 15 minutes of the movie, and then the rest of it was completely unrelated. What about Shrek the Third? Yeah, it's another contender for worst of the worst. Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate. I don't consider that. One, I haven't seen it, and two, I don't consider that to be, because it wasn't a proper theatrical release. So I'm not watching it. I don't have to subject myself to it. Nope. Favorite Has-Been Hotel episode? And my go-to answer is usually episode 5. I don't know, it's a very consistent, the show has a very consistent quality the whole way through. 4 is really good, 5 is really good. I think I'll stick with, I think 5 is my answer. Favorite FNAF game aside from the VR games is probably Pizzeria Simulator. I absolutely adore how that game brought the original story of FNAF to such a satisfying conclusion. That and the fact that it's a standout moment for me as far as accomplishments in gaming, because that was like, I told the story before, but where for all the other FNAF games up until that point, by the time I got around to playing and beating them, all the other major, yep, there's Monkey Boy, back at it again, all the other major FNAF YouTubers had already beat me to the punch by like a week, or if not more than that. Markiplier already has had all his videos out, Dawko, and then Dawko was even further ahead of the curve than Markiplier was. So there wasn't really much left for me to discover on my own, and also everyone already knew the optimal strategy for beating the FNAF games. But with Pizzeria Simulator, for whatever reason, because I beat that game like the week it came out. Even though my actual videos on it didn't come out until the end of December, just because I didn't have time to edit much of anything that month because of exams and all that stuff in high school. I still played it and recorded it that week, and I made my way through Saturday, which I believe that Saturday. Pizzeria Simulator. What is this? What are we doing? I'm creating a super massive. Cool. I believe that Saturday in Pizzeria Simulator, with all the animatronics in the vents, is among the hardest things, even rivaling some of the 2020 modes in the entire series. In fact, I think it actually is harder than some of the 2020 modes. Oh, I can do a dash. That's neat. Can I dash? And you dash for quite a while. It's not just a quick little burst. Is there a ball somewhere? What's this? Oh my goodness. I don't like choices. Now I don't know which way. Oh, I need to gather up magnetic objects. Okay. Can I... Let's see if I can throw this in here. Or is it just gonna lock onto that? It's probably just gonna lock onto that. Yeah. Favorite and least favorite FNAF animatronic? I really don't. Uh-oh, have I used up all the... Okay, no, there's still more. I thought I used up all the metal objects trying to dunk a basketball. Nope, we still got enough to swing this bad boy around. Although, I don't even know... Can I... That doesn't look like a jump I can make. Can I pull it closer, maybe? Can I bonk the actual construction thing? I need a basketball for that. I assume I will get that in a later level then. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. People ask me the question all the time of what your favorite FNAF animatronic is. I never have a good answer. I just don't really rank them at all. You can dash midair? Oh, okay. Now we got it. So I assume the basketball wasn't something that you can do right now. You need to come back later. Thanks for clarifying some Whiplash stuff. That'll help you realize how masterful and terrifying the anime really. Yeah, Whiplash is a movie. So it's one of those things where Damien Chazelle did too good of a job, because he never actually intended the ending to be like ambiguous or anything. He thought it was he intended to make it Uh-oh. Hold on. He intended to make it abundantly clear that... No! Alright. Fine. We'll do it the hard way, then. He intended to make it abundantly clear that the way that movie ends is not beneficial for Andrew. But, because the movie does such a good job getting you into his perspective and seeing the world the way he does, it makes it seem like you are successfully tricked into believing that the ending isn't the horrifying dystopian outcome that it really is. It's pretty neat. It's like you're too good at empathizing the audience to your main character for your own good. It's made a lot of people think that it's like an optimistic ending. Because a lot of people don't really clock the shot where his dad is looking through the door, just in abject horror at what he's witnessing, because he's understanding what's happening there in that moment. A lot of people just don't even register what it means, because again, they're so grounded in Andrew's POV, which is good. That's what the movie should do. That's not quite the direction I wanted to go there. You haven't seen Whiplash, should you? Yes. Whiplash is a phenomenal film. And that it did not win Best Picture in 2014 is criminal. Granted, it had a lot of competition, but I still think it should have won. I still absolutely think it should have won. They're playing tetherball. Oh, they're playing tetherball with this guy. Shredding sheep. Why rap when you can shred? Oh, oh, that's awesome. You can actually, like, flick them up. Man, it's not fair how much the sheer chasm in quality and attention to detail between this and a lot of... Wait, what are we doing? Are we destroying all of them, or just one? Oh, right here. That was the same texture from earlier, where you had to find the one panel, the odd panel out, as it were. So I had a feeling it would be a similar situation. Oh, is that Gorilla Boy? I didn't get a good look. I'm guessing it's Gorilla Boy. Didn't we already have enough to deal with last night? I feel like we already dealt with you the first time we did this song and dance. Must we do it again? I think not. Favorite Gravity Falls character? I always liked Dipper. But I don't know what I would think if I rewatched it today. Because again, like I've said before, I haven't seen the show since middle school, and I've only watched it from beginning to end once. Damn, we cut it a lot closer with the bot requirement for this world than I was hoping we would. Whiplash or Interstellar for winner of 2014? Oh, that's... Was Interstellar even... I don't think Interstellar was even nominated for Best Picture. I'll check again while we're loading into Mr. Gorilla Man. Yeah, no, it wasn't even nominated. The nominees were Whiplash, American Sniper, Birdman, Grand Budapest Hotel, Imitation Game, Selma, Theory of Everything, and Boyhood. Interstellar to the surprise of no one, unfortunately, was not considered among the rankings for Best Picture that year. But I still would, I mean, it's tough. Interstellar, I don't know, I'm more personally inclined to say Interstellar. But Whiplash is probably the overall tighter made movie. Ow! Okay. Which Tom and Jerry movie do I think is worse, 1992 or 2021? I don't think I've seen the 1992 one. So I have to abstain from answering that one. Because I legit don't think I've seen it. Is that the one where they talk? And then Jerry's... He's Tom. He's Tom. Oh, that was close. He's Tom. I'm Jerry, that whole thing. If that's the one I haven't seen. I've seen some of the other... Like, I've seen Fast and the Furious. I've seen the Mars mission one. But there's a lot of Tom and Jerry stuff that I haven't seen. I wish I could also not have seen the 2021 movie. That'd be cool if I could erase that dog shit from my memory. Does anyone like... Genuine question. Is there, like, anyone who actually likes the 2021 Tom and Jerry movie? I feel like that's one that everyone just collectively agreed to dunk on. I don't know that that movie has... I mean, I'm sure statistically it has fans. Again, law of averages, there's always going to be someone who loves it. But generally speaking, I feel like that's one we all collectively were like, yeah, it's pretty shit, wasn't it? Oh. Oh, hey, look, Until Dawn is installed. Can't wait to play that next week. I mean, I don't know, it's... I feel like it's gonna be really hard to screw up Until Dawn. But then again, you should never assume with things like this. There's always a way. If there's a way, they'll find it. They'll find the way. And from the clips and screenshots I've already seen, it really does already... I'm already not very impressed with how they've changed the atmosphere of that game. I don't know. I won't... I think, honestly, like, it's gonna set a tone really early on when we see what they've done to Oh Death. Because that's, like, iconic to Until Dawn. And I know that they're getting a new soundtrack, but does new soundtrack also mean they're replacing the theme song? I certainly hope not, because it's the theme song. I was gonna say it'd be like if they changed the theme song for Phineas and Ferb, but then as I say that, I realize I wonder if they are going to change the theme song for Phineas and Ferb. Because, like, surely it can't be the same, because it's supposed to be the next summer. But, like, you can't change the theme song to Phineas and Ferb. That's not how that works. Anyway, we killed the monkey. So is every boss in this game the long-lost sibling of the bosses we killed in Rescue Mission? That'd actually be pretty funny. Are these both Ape Escape characters, or just the monkey? What animated movie do I hope wins the Oscar for Best Animated Movie this year? Oh, what are we doing? We're going on an adventure. We're going on a trip in our favorite Astro ship. Right now, I think... So, regardless of whether Wild Robot is technically better than Inside Out 2 or not, I still don't want Inside Out 2 to win, just because I don't want to set the precedent that, like... Oh my Jesus, that's a lot of special things. Holy crap. I don't want to set the precedent that a movie created under such tumultuous circumstances is then rewarded with something as allegedly prestigious as the Best Animated Feature award. Which, I mean, I don't really hold... I gave up on, like, actually treating the Oscars seriously a long time ago when I realized that they actually don't give one singular shit about the medium of animation. They never have and they never ever will. But, just principally speaking, I don't know that I want Inside Out 2 to be awarded in that way. Even though I really do love the movie, I just... I can't justify it being... Like, I don't think those circumstances should be praised. Anyway, what are we doing? We catching monkeys now? Alright, sure, why not? Wait, what are we doing? Oh, are we detecting monkeys? Okay. Alright, that's neat. It gets incredibly anxious around nets. It's kind of a shame that I just have no idea what any of this is. Because I'm sure this would be, like, paradise for... Like, if you've been a die-hard Sony loyalist your whole life, and you've exclusively grown up playing these games, I imagine this is, like, paradise for you. But, I did not. So most of this is totally uncharted territory for me. Even though I recognize that we're doing Ape Escape stuff. Still not quite the same as already being... Did he fall? I think he fell. He did a fall, didn't he? He fell. He did a fall. Alright, let's get back up there, because I see there's a puzzle piece up there that I want to grab. What's my favorite band? I don't think I really have a favorite traditional band. I have a favorite musical artist, that being Nate Wants to Battle. But as far as, like, traditional bands, I guess Green Day? I think I'll go with Green Day. Of what you would traditionally consider to be a band. Always monkeying around. Alright, how many... Oh, how... Are those in order? How could I possibly have... How could I have missed that many? Unless maybe they're, like, just all in this one area. That could be it. I feel like we just started the level. Get back here. Stupid fucking monkey. Your days are numbered, monkey boy. Your days are... Look at all the bananas. You want a banana? Get back here. Thank you. Jesus. Ever played Rayman? No. Some bosses are from Rescue Mission. No, I mean, no, that's what what I mean when I say that is, like, so far we've seen the gorilla and the alien. And I said at the beginning, didn't we already kill this guy in the last game? But it turns out that the alien is just the brother of the original guy. So I jokingly said, okay, so is every boss from Rescue Mission that's in this game the long-lost sibling of one of the other ones? They're all in a circle. Okay, that makes more sense. I was very confused. Like, how could I possibly have missed that many bots? Hi there. Oh, another flower ice. Oh my god, or this. Or I'll just fucking kill him with a stick of dynamite. Where'd he go? I just saved you from certain doom. Now stand still and let me capture you. Ungrateful little shit. I can send you back to the robots if you'd prefer. I'm going to send you to all your friends. I'm keeping them captive inside my controller. I'm sure it's very comfortable in there. And it will continue to get more comfortable the more of you I capture. Why must you make this so hard for me? I really am trying to help. That can't be. Look at that. Will I play the other Resident Evil games like 2 or 4? 2, probably not, unless it gets a VR mode. 4, yeah. I'm willing to try 4 just because people say that it's like unequivocally the best game in the series. However, I'm also under the impression that 4 is more akin to Village in terms of oh, you're gonna be that guy, are you? Oh, that wasn't actually that bad. Thought I was gonna keep running to another bush every time I try to get him, but that was actually very, very easy. Yeah, people have said that Village is just like a worse. Oops. That Village's design is very clearly leveraged or lifted rather from the 4th game, which credit where credit is due. They've said that Village is a much worse version of 4. But, like, just the general design principles of that game are not ones that I'm particularly fond of. Just because it's, I fell in love with Resident Evil 7 because of how amazing of a horror game it was. And it doesn't really seem like Resident Evil 8, and I guess by extension Resident Evil 4 are really concerned with trying to be a horror game. They're more about giving you action-oriented gameplay. And that's not really what I was interested in playing Resident Evil 4, so I will try Resident Evil 4 just because people say it's the best game in the series, but I'm not really expecting much to come from it. Well, let me put it this way. It will probably be the last... If I don't end up liking Resident Evil 4, then it's probably going to be the last Resident Evil game that I play. Except for maybe 5, because that's co-op. And I do like me some non-multiplayer co-op games. In fact, I wish there were more. Oh my god, he's Sonic. Surely you'll get winded at some point. You'll get tired of being a little bitch at some point. Like that. I knew it would happen eventually. Alright, we got all the monkeys. Now what do I get? Oh, I got a ship part. Here I was thinking this was just a fun bonus level. Turns out you actually need to do this to repair the ship. You think the gorilla is the same as rescue mission since his teeth were attached like prosthetics? Oh, that's a cool detail. That's actually a really cool detail. It also kind of blows because we yanked all his teeth out the first time, and then we just destroyed them all again in the second game. That's depressing. But then again, maybe you shouldn't have been evil. You ever think about that? You ever think about not serving the genocidal alien dictator thing? Oh, I think I saw someone ask earlier in the stream if this was the Breaking Bad desert. Not anymore, because there's more colors than just orange. But originally, yeah, I guess it could be Tahajali. Oh, do I have to... Oh, no. Oh, no, I have to build? I can't build. I don't build things. Oh, is that it? Oh. Okay. Sure. Why not? I like smacking hammers. Will I consider watching the Cuphead show? I'd like to try it out one day. Just because I love Cuphead. It's like top 5 games I've ever played. But, yeah, I saw that. I had a moment. Well, as soon as he dropped the screw, I'm like, he's gonna smack his finger. That's what's gonna happen here. But yeah, I don't, I'm not expecting... I've heard very mixed things on the Cuphead show. But I at least want to try it. Just to see. The thing is, though, it's like, Cuphead isn't really a game that I fell in love with because of its grand story or characters or anything. It's just because it's a really... It's because it's a very visually breathtaking game that also has stellar gameplay. The story really wasn't ever a part of it, so I'm not like dying to see a dramatized version of the story of the Cuphead game, if that makes sense. Have I watched Hot Fuzz? No. Heard it's good, though. You don't want an Interstellar 2, but you wonder what Coop will do, be honest, assuming he dedicates the rest of his life to preparing the future colonizable planet. Well, the first and really most important thing he's gonna do is gonna go find a brand. And as for what those two do after he finds her, that's up to them. I think that is the perfect note to end it on. You rescued your first bots. Many more are scattered across the universe, so search every planet and try to rescue them all. Will do. How are we doing puzzle pieces? Oh, not too shabby. We only missed 2. That's not so... Uh-oh. Strangers from the outside. Wow. Oh? There's... I guess this is what the game was trying to... Is that Stitch? That looks like... 2? What did that do? I'm not sure what that did. It looks... Unless maybe I need to help you move this. We rescued Captain Jack Sparrow. Nightmare Guardian, the youngest of the old hunters. I have no idea. You get... Ooh, I need to get 2 more for gambling? Ooh, you should not have told me that. You should tell me who... Oh! Can I punt him off the edge? Oh my god! I did not think that was going to work. I did not. Nope, no witnesses. No witnesses. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. Lady Maria from Bloodborne. The game that Sony seems to be adamant about never porting or remastering anywhere. What is this? Hey, go away. Oh my goodness. Oh my dear god, that's a lot of them. Oh, aha, ooh. Interesting. Give me a little boost. Ah! Spyro! See? I knew he'd be in here somewhere. Last spotted in the Skylands. Oh, how you pain me. Oh, how you taunt me. And I like Skylanders. Well, the first game, anyway. I actually do quite like the first Skylanders game. But, man, can we not have him trapped in Skylanders hell? I mean, I don't think we're ever going to get another... At this point, sad as it may be, I don't think we're ever getting another actual Spyro game, but... Hey, I can dream, can't I? Who's my favorite Sonic character? I think I usually say Tails. But I also don't feel too strongly about that one. Alright, what did I just unlock? Oh, did I just unlock the next world? Oh, I guess I just unlocked the next world. Wasn't quite done exploring there, but it's fine. We will come back to explore it again at a later date. We'll return to the Breaking Bad desert at some point. I really like Astro Bot a lot, don't I? Yeah, it's giving me a sense of joy in platforming that you haven't really found in a lot of games recently. And there's just so much love and attention to detail poured into every frame of these games. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying my time with Astro Bot. And if you have a PS5, 1, don't buy a PS5 Pro. 2, buy Astro Bot. As unfortunately, it might be too high a hurdle to clear because of how intense the barrier of entry is for playing Astro Bot Rescue Mission, because you need to get your hands on an original PSVR headset and the cable that you need to connect it to the PS5. But Playroom is free for all PS5 owners, and if you love that, which I'm pretty confident that you will, then you'll love this game too. So try that out and see how it goes. Can I jump through this? I want to jump through this. No? Not gonna let me jump through? There we are. I was hoping I'd get something more than coins, but it's fine. Remember when Crash Bandicoot was in Skylanders? I actually don't, because if that happened in one of the later games, I wouldn't know. I stopped playing after Giants. I really didn't like Giants at all. I was excited for it though. I remember because I played the first Skylanders, and I still have in a box to my left. I still have all the original Skylanders, like the very first set of Skylanders, and all 4 legendaries. I have them all preserved in a box to my left. Because I loved the game. I loved collecting them all. I loved upgrading everybody's abilities. I just loved playing it. So imagine my surprise when I was at Best Buy with my dad one day, and we just saw that miraculously they had Skylanders Giants. Like, I saw it, I recognized the Skylanders logo, and it was like, that's weird. Another Skylanders thing with more Skylanders that I don't have? That's amazing. So we picked up the starter pack, and it helps that all of the original Skylanders from the first game were backwards compatible. It made it an easier purchasing decision because it meant that I didn't have to... I didn't immediately have to start trying to collect more Skylanders, or I could start with the one giant Skylander that they gave me to start with, and then all of my originals from the first game. But I did not get very far. I wasn't very impressed with Giants. And so as a result, I never played another one of the games after that point. I think there was one of the Skylanders games that people said was actually kind of good. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure there was, because they'd made, what was it? It was Swap Force, Trap Team, Imaginators, And I don't remember all of the other Skylanders games that came out. Oh, I can pick rocks up. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember all of the other Skylanders games that got made, but those are the names that I can remember. I'm pretty sure one of them people really loved. I just don't remember which one it was. Alright, let's eat some more rocks. Anyway, yeah, Astro Bot, really good. Please play. If the rest of the game continues to be as good as this, I would like more. I want to incentivize Sony to keep making more games like this. And less of the over-the-shoulder cinematic third-party Last of Us Part 2 remake remastered Pro Extreme Edition. Less of that, more of this, please. This is like actual gaming. This is what I would want to encourage studios to make. So I would like to prove financially that it's viable, because sadly that's the only way anything ever really gets done, is if they have the statistics to prove that it can be viable for them. So I really, really hope this game sells well. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I am playing a great game, talking with people in chat. It's a lovely, lovely Sunday morning. Will this kill him? Let's find out. Okay, he lived. Cool. I wasn't entirely sure. Oh wait, was that a thing? That was a elfin prisoner needs to be led by the hand. Alright, you know what to do. What are we dealing with here? What do I make of the recent Switch 2 leaks? I haven't looked at any of them. In fact, I've actively avoided looking at any Switch 2 leak stuff because I wanna be surprised when we actually get proper information on it. I want that to be the first time that I witness it, and I don't want to soil it with any leaks. Alright, this should go somewhere. Over here. Eh. Ooh, another one of these. Alright. Wasn't that the same one that it was last time? I think that was the same one that it was last time. What was my reaction when the Toy Story 4 Supercut got 1 million views? Well, it's not like it hit me out of nowhere, because I had seen the view count kind of slowly increase over the last few weeks leading up to it. So I knew it was coming. It didn't like hit me out of nowhere, but it's still kind of crazy that it got to that point. So I guess just bewilderment. That's something I made had that much of a reach. Still such a crazy concept. And I never thought anything I made would ever reach a milestone like that. Do I think Hootie just sounds like Mickey Mouse? Yes, because that was specifically what Dana Terrace told Alex Hirsch to do. It was originally just supposed to be, like... So, it was designed, like, from the get-go, it was supposed to be the world's worst Mickey Mouse impression, just initially recorded as scratch dialogue. But then Dana was doubling over, laughing so much that she was like, no, yes, keep it, more of that. Alex Hirsch didn't think for a second, it was mainly just a joke. Like, he didn't genuinely think for a second that it would make it into the show. I don't think he would have done that to his voice if he thought that he was going to have to do that insane "Hoot Hoot! I'm here to take your soul! Hoot Hoot!" for like the entire show. I don't think if he knew what he was signing himself up for, I don't think he would have done that. He was shocked when Dana was like, yes, I love this voice. In fact, I love it so much, we're gonna put more Hootie. We're gonna, instead of instead of putting less Hootie in the show, we're gonna put more Hootie in the show. So, yes, I do believe he sounds like Mickey Mouse. Because that was the mission statement from day one. Superchargers? That was the one. Okay. I knew there was like a, I think wasn't that a racing game? Because I feel like there was one Skylanders game that was just so far removed from all the other ones. And I think Supercharged was that one. Don't I want a remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn? No. No, I don't. I don't want... Sony needs to stop. It's not... I hate... Make something new. Or remaster a game that wasn't made, you know, 7 years ago. Until Dawn isn't even out... Wow, oops. Until Dawn came out in 2015. It has not even been 10 years, and they were still like, you know what game is just so outdated that just is just begging to receive a modern quality of life update? Until Dawn. Yep, that's what everyone wanted. There aren't older Sony games that are far more deserving of the remake treatment. Until Dawn. Because for some reason, I guess they think that game holds up poorly and needs to be revitalized. It doesn't. In fact, I'm extremely pessimistic that they can possibly do anything to improve. I only see it getting worse. I genuinely don't see them making any strides to improve it. Other than, like, you can see more pixels now. But, ooh, hold on a minute. It's a map. Not a very useful map. Unless, okay, hold on, wait, where? It's above the skull to the right. Up there, okay. So when we get up there, we gotta look, like, right above the skull to the right for something. Oh no! These break. These break. These break. These break. These break! We're good. Alex Hirsch got paid in glasses of water. So they actually had I think one of the earliest promotional press tour things that the crew did for the Owl House. They were all talking about the ways in which they take care of their voice after extensive recording sessions. You just feel bad for Alex Hirsch's voice. The man is insane. Like I said, I don't think if he knew what was going to, if he knew how iconic Hootie was going to become, I don't think he would have taken things as far as he did with that scratch voice. Okay, I see a hole. I do see a hole up there. Question is, how do I get to it? If I grab on, like, here, can I... Nope. That didn't quite go according to the plan. I see it. Question is, how do I... Maybe we try it from the other way. Maybe we get to the top first. And then we try to shimmer on down. It's hard to see from this angle is the thing. Ah! Oh, wait. No. Something needs to happen before you can get there. Okay. I guess I'll keep going then. Is it something that I should have done earlier, or something that hasn't happened in the level yet? Because the boss... Oh, there's gonna be a boss, isn't there? I'm gonna get to that... I'm gonna get to that end thing, and then there's gonna be a giant gorilla that pops out of nowhere. Yep. Or I guess... Or a giant crab, okay. Or pirate with crab arm. Oh, dear God. Alright, give me rocks. Throw rocks at things. Ooh, I can throw two at once. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, please. Oh, wait. Okay, thank goodness. I didn't see a checkpoint when I got up here. So I was worried it was going to send me all the way back down again. Alright, this time let's grab these rocks beforehand. Where'd he go? Oh, lame! Lame. Alright, fine, let's grab this now. Throw. Throw. Alright, I think there's only 3. Now, dodge the ring of fire, and then we go up. Oh! Got it. Saved it before the leg ran away. Doing a little bit of mega leg. Want to be very careful. Oh! Hey there. I don't appreciate that. Ugh. Okay, bye. Oh my dear God. Alright. Let's try... Aha! Maybe now we can dig ourselves down. Aha! Ah ha ha ha! Good thing I saw that treasure map, though, because I definitely would have run right past this. If I didn't know there was something here to find, I would have run right past this. Speaking of which, what is this? Secret? That looks like the end of the level. There's something else in here? Like, what's in here? Ooh? Not entirely sure what that is. See a bunch of PlayStation trophies, though. Secret exit, there are 2 per world. Ah, I see. Oh, wait, can I use this to, like, break? No, I can't throw that. It's a piggy bank? Oh, can I break it? Aha. I see. Break it for free money. Thoughts on the Trolls trilogy? Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage movies. The third one is almost passable. The first one is dreadful, and the second one is nothing but agony. Never make me watch the second one ever again, please. Alright, where are we? Does this take me back to the hub world? No, it takes me back to the hub world. So I guess this leads us to all the secret exits, or the secret level, secret levels unlocked, bonus levels unlocked through secret exits. Which is worse, Toy Story 4 Dial of Destiny? Dial of Destiny by a considerable margin. Oh, no, not this again. Oh no, not this again. I hate these. Oh, hold on. Plus friend. Almost ran right past friend. Toy Story 4 at least has... What? Must you be a dick? It's never too late to stop being a dick. In the eternal words of Cassie Lang from the hit classic movie Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's never too late to stop being a dick. 10 out of 10 writing. Oh my god. That is... I maintain that is the worst MCU movie that has ever been crapped out. Which is really saying something. Because they've made a whole lot of shit. But I really do believe that it is just the bottom of the barrel. Oh, hey, look, it's Edgeworth. I refuse to call him by his actual name. He's Edgeworth. That just so very clearly is what he is. He's Edgeworth. He will always be Edgeworth. Okay, I didn't know if I could still use my my jetpack when I was holding onto these things. Thankfully, you can. He's just chilling. He can do his. He'll do his own thing. Everyone has said a movie could be worse than Toy Story 4. Yeah, and then literally less than a year after I said that, we got Lightyear. Which is why I just need to stop saying things, because then that's how we get movies like Lightyear, is when I say, they can't get worse than Toy Story 4, and then the Pixar's like, oh yeah? Hold my beer. I present to you the worst thing we've ever made in our entire lives. Fucking awful, awful, awful. And like, I don't even need to... There's no... I don't even think there's an argument to be had. Like, there's no one... Is anyone willing to come to the defense of Lightyear? I don't think anyone is. I feel like we've all just accepted it as the dreadful failure that it is. Like, financially speaking, and in terms of quality, it was nothing but a catastrophic failure for the studio. In every possible way. Okay, how can I get... I think I saw a platform up there, but where does the chain start? Okay, oh, it starts over... Where does it begin? Does it go further back this way? Maybe it begins all the way over here in this corner. The game features Edgeworth from the Prosecutor May Cry series. Like, he so clearly looks exactly like Edgeworth. Okay, maybe it's... Oh, right. Missed the jump. At least we can see what's going on in Toy Story 4. Yeah, like, it's... The one... Dial of Destiny is just such an ugly movie. The color grading, the lighting, the cinematography, it's genuinely hideous to look at. I hate it. I hate... Toy Story 4 is, like, a legit beautiful movie. It's more so concerned with dazzling the eye than it is with creating the express... You... asshole. The expressive animation that we had in the previous movies. But at least it's still... It looks good. It's not an actual eyesore. Can't say that for Dial of Destiny. My name is Darren, and I am not a deer. You know, what's really annoying is that they clearly tried to have a serious moment. They had something, ignoring all the contrived bullshit that allowed him to still be alive in Quantumania. When I found out that was, because I knew in advance to seeing Quantumania that that MODOK was in it, it was kind of impossible to avoid those screenshots. Because of how unanimously memed on it was. But, like, I didn't realize who the character was actually supposed to be. And then when I found out, I actually wanted to scream. But there was at least something, like, you could have done something with that, but they just didn't. And the one emotional moment, the one moment that could have actually been emotional in that movie was just transformed into... Oh no. Oh no. Persona 5 rears its ugly head. But yeah, they just treat it like they treat his big emotional sacrifice like a total joke. It's really kind of annoying. Like he's trying to have a moment where he's like, I did the right thing, right? And they're all just laughing at him, like no one's actually taking him seriously. Which, like, I get it, you're in Quantumania. It's hard to take anything seriously in this piece of shit movie. But you could at least try, right? Make something of an effort to not just be completely worthless. Toy Story 4 didn't shatter reality and cut to its conclusion jarringly without expectation. Yeah, also known as the reshoot of the century. They will deny it to the end of, or James Mangold will deny it to the ends of the earth. But like, John Williams is like, hey, yeah, like I don't know, man. When it comes to stuff like this, you either can choose to believe the director or John Williams. And it's just a matter of which one more closely lines up with the facts. And considering the fact that they were clearly setting up one specific ending, and then they just said, nah, never mind, and then she clocks Indy, knocks his lights out, and then miraculously, somehow, despite all logic and reason, they're back in New York, like nothing happened. I don't know how they got him back into the plane, back through the time portal, without bleeding out. It's fine. Dial of Destiny is the perfect send-off for Indiana Jones. I'm so glad that we got it. It's the best Indiana Jones movie. Because, it's the longest. And if it's... the longer it is, the more time for story. And, also Antonio Banderas is in it. Do the other movies have Antonio Banderas? I don't think so. I don't think they do. By the way, Persona 5 jokes aside, this is legitimately a very, very cool mechanic. This is probably my favorite mechanic that we've been introduced to so far. The sizing up and down in the level. Alright, what is this guy? What is he doing? I guess we'll never know. How can we get up there? Oh. Is this the spin? It is. It's a prompt for me to do a spin. I saw a puzzle piece up here that I would really like to get. This, I can see myself 100%ing this game. I can definitely see myself coming back to... Oh my... That wasn't very nice. I can definitely see myself coming back to 100% this game. Oh wow, we've missed a whole lot of bots this level. We've missed a tremendous amount of bots, actually. What are the... Hold on. Can I, like, spin to get them free or something? What else can I do? Oh, there we go. I thought I tried that with the last guy. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a... Oh. Never mind. I thought I was gonna free a bot or something. Not a little beetle thing. I suddenly regret trying to save you. Should just let you enjoy your nap. Oh my lord. Cat? Is cat. Will cat eat me if I stand here? Cat does not care. Cat very much does not care about me. Cat seems to be confused as to what it wants to say. Scott and Hope should have remained in the Quantum Realm. Oh yeah, speaking of reshoots, by the way, can we all agree that Quantumania was, like, so obviously supposed to have a different ending than it did? Because what actually, the mechanics of that whole final battle is so horseshit. And it, like, again, is setting up something that doesn't end up actually happening. Like, it feels like it makes much more sense that the end game would have been Scott getting trapped. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, wait, oh, got it. That's cool, I like that. I thought it was gonna expect me to pick the lock from the inside, but no, I just gotta break it. That's cool. Yeah, this is easily my favorite mechanic that we've had so far. Love, ow! Love the creative ways in which this has been utilized and having to constantly switch back and forth between the different sizes to get through the level. Anyway, yeah, I feel like it was pretty clear that Scott was supposed to remain in the Quantum Realm. But then he just didn't. But I don't think it was even just the ending. That whole movie feels like it was the victim of, like, a million reshoots. Which might even just be the case for all modern Marvel movies, because they're all shot almost exclusively on blue screen. So they can change their minds for what the story actually is going to be, like, as in the 11th hour before the film is complete. It's annoying. Also, a very cool level. Very, very cool level. Not so great for bots. We did not find that many bots. But, cool level. You know how not to set up your main villain of the MCU? Have him in an Ant-Man movie and have him lose to Ant-Man. Well, the good news is that I don't think they really need to be concerned with that anymore, considering what happened in the real world. I think Kang's getting yeeted. Which is hilarious, since the ending, the post-credit scene of Quantumania is there being a million gajillion different Kangs. But they are very clearly course-correcting away from Kang moving forward, so, I mean, it's funny seeing, well, no, it's not funny. The actual real-world circumstances that led to this happening are not at all funny. But within the context of the MCU, it's really funny seeing them try to hype up Kang, and then actually go, actually, never mind, we changed our minds. We're gonna go with Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom instead. Boom. Nailed it. Give us money. Give us applause. Give us cheers. Give us YouTube clicks. Give us all the things that we can earn for free by simply walking Robert Downey Jr. out on stage. And paying him 80 million. It's fine. By the way, the animators and writers and actors were being totally unreasonable during the strikes, asking for as much money as they were. I'm not mad. You're mad. I'm just normal. I'm doing fine. Cow? Can we ride the cow? We can. Aww. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Kinda just want to chill here for a bit, honestly. But Trevor, how else are we gonna get the Kang Dynasty? Oh, what a fantabulously stupid name. The Kang. Avengers Age of Ultron. Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Endgame. Avengers The Kang Dynasty. Coming to theaters near you. Fucking never, because we're axing Kang from our universe forever. What's my favorite Marvel film? Spider-Man: Homecoming. I know that the MCU Spider-Man trilogy is kind of controversial among Spider-Man fans. A lot of people believe very passionately that it's not really Spider-Man, it's not true Spider-Man, and yada yada yada. I don't really care. I'm not a die-hard Spider-Man fan. I don't read comics. I'm not familiar with any of that stuff. But as movies, Far From Home and No Way Home are a fucking mess. But Homecoming is tight as a drum. Homecoming is phenomenal. He was paid $100 million? I thought it was $80 million. I could have sworn I was pretty sure I read that it was. I thought it was $80 million for both movies, but I mean, if it's $100 million, that's even worse. Brave biker, better a 1%er than a freaker. Some dirt bike game I'm unaware of. $50 million per film. That's insane. No, I mean, not that 80 million wasn't insane already, but... Disney sucks. I fucking hate Disney so much. I really don't think... Like, it's not even just a funny meme anymore. It's like, I legitimately despise this company. I loathe Disney and everything they stand for. Days Gone? Oh. Hey. What are you? Oh, wait. Is there a golf ball somewhere? What are you? Oh! There isn't... They would never do it, but how fucking funny would it be if I got this ball into that hole and Joel popped his ass right out of it? That I would instant 11 out of 10. If I got this golf ball into that hole, where'd it go? Where did it go? Where's the golf ball? I went over here somewhere. Where did it go? Oh no, I've lost track of it. Oh god, I can't wait to find the needle in the haystack of this place. Maybe it reset. Okay, okay, never mind. You have to, okay, you have to get it from here. Nope. Oh wait, maybe, okay, no, you have, yeah, you only get one shot to get this in the hole. It's too far to the right. That was way too far to the right. Oh. Ah! Give me, aww. You should have put a Joel bot in there. That's the easy win. The easy plays, you put a Joel robot in there. Okay, now where... Oh, is the rest of the level this way? Oh wait, no, this is... where I came from. Is it? Oh wait, no, hold on, there's something over here. Oh. I was wondering... I had a feeling we had to get water to this guy somehow, because I had this whole conga line of people trying to... Oh my fucking... Hi! I didn't realize the water was that powerful. Yeah, it seemed like... Into the Decker tree we go. It seemed like they wanted me to get water out of the tree, but I didn't see any way that I could actually do it. Who's Joel? Joel from The Last of Us. Yeah, that's... If you know, you know. I was hoping to get a Joel in one there. I'm actually very disappointed that they didn't. I mean, again, they would never do it because that would require them acknowledging the meme. And, like... Ooh. That's cool. In order for them to make a golf-related task yield a Last of Us-related result, that would require them to acknowledge the meme of Joel. And it just... You know what I mean. I'm trying to... I wouldn't want to spoil anything for all you poor, unfortunate souls who have only experienced the Last of Us story through the TV series. Which, I can't wait for Season 2. I'm so excited. I actually cannot wait. I cannot wait for normal people to discover... Wow, you're just a dick, aren't you? I cannot wait for normal people to discover what's waiting for them or I guess more specifically what's waiting for Joel when they get to The Last of Us, when they get to Season 2. Growing up is realizing giant mega corporations are behind a shit ton of the world's problems. Yeah, it's depressing. It is legit really, really depressing. Just because, like, when I was younger, Disney was, like, the greatest thing ever. I looked at Disney and was like, oh, then look at Disney. They make all these super amazing things that I love so much. Oh, didn't mean to fall there. And now as an adult, I look at them just like rats. Absolute scum of the earth. Wait, you can do it 3 times? Oh. Oh, I thought you could only do it once per thing. Oh, okay. See, I was gonna try to make one platform and then go back down and get more. I did not realize you had more than one usage out of this thing. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, let's get a refill. Do 1, do 2. Anyway, yeah, that is just Cloud Mario. I'm starting to understand why people said this is Super Mario Galaxy 3. Which, I mean, good. Oh, shit, I ran out. How do I feel about Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom? I don't care. I don't... My investment in the MCU is non-existent. I don't like the idea of... I mean, it's not like they're reviving Iron Man yet. I don't put it past them. There's always a chance they could change their minds. But it's not as bad as if they did that, but I still don't like the idea of them dragging Robert Downey Jr. back into this world. It feels like such a blatantly transparent attempt at garnering love. It's an instant just add water sort of thing. But like guaranteed to get free points if you just walk him out on stage and be like, he's gonna be in the next movie. And also, I do kind of wonder if, like, will they, it feels like too big of a fan service opportunity for them not to take advantage of, to have, Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom fight Tony Stark. Even if it's like an alternate reality, multiversal Tony Stark, it's still just... I don't trust them. I do not trust Marvel. No, I mean, not that I care, because I'm not gonna see any of these shitty movies unless I get dragged into it by FG, which is probable. I mean, I got dragged to see Deadpool and Wolverine, so you never know. But I certainly won't be seeing them of my own volition. In fact, it feels very nice to not know what all the different Marvel projects are that are coming out in any given year. Like, apparently Echo happened in January. I totally forgot that was ever a thing. Just completely... I might have been partially aware of it when it was first coming out, but that didn't last very long. I genuinely don't know, like, all the Marvel projects that happened this year. I legit have no idea. And I don't really care to find out. In fact, I'm much happier when I'm not just voraciously devouring any and all MCU related. I didn't get any green goop. I require green goop. Give me the goop. Give goop. Give goop. Thank for goop. Alright, let's go. This really does just... Now that I'm actually looking at it, this is like... If you put Mario in this environment, it would feel exactly like one of the Fluffy Bluff galaxies. Or Cloudy Court. Or actually, I think Cloudy Court... It's like a mixture of Cloudy Court and Tall Trunk. And these guys are like those little blue blobs that attach themselves to Mario that you have to, like, shake off. Okay. Takes way longer for them to come out than I thought it would. Then you realize Disney isn't the one who made all those things, it was the exploited and underpaid workers. Yeah, Disney... I don't know that they ever cared about the artistic side of things, but they certainly don't care now. Like, even just a couple days ago, Haley's on it. I don't really think that highly of Haley's on it. I don't think it's a particularly great... I liked it when it first was coming out, but the longer it went on, the less I liked it, and the ending was just dreadful. But that still doesn't mean it deserves to be deleted from Disney Plus. That really upset me. And I don't... The precedent that it sets for Disney as far as keeping their shows that were made by them, their own television department, Disney TV Animation, even that, it was like, nah, it's not, you know, it didn't meet our insurmountable expectations. So therefore, we're just gonna can it. It didn't do ungodly levels of numbers, and therefore we will cancel it, and also, we'll just delete the show. We'll just pretend as if it was never made. I hate the direction that television is going in. Or just, really just Hollywood in general. I hate that shows aren't allowed to breathe. I hate that when they don't become immediate smash hits, which, newsflash, Breaking Bad was not an immediate smash hit. Seinfeld was not an immediate smash hit. Some of the greatest TV shows that have ever been made were not immediate breakout successes. But you'll never get the chance to find out if you keep cutting them off at the knees. I don't know, it's just depressing. As someone who, like, cares a lot about the creative industry and who wants to eventually become a part of it himself one day, it's just, like... It's just upsetting seeing how little executives care about any... They don't care about art. That's why AI art is even something that's being considered. Because, like, anyone who has any level of passion or care for art as a form of human expression knows that this all is just horseshit. There is no art without a human element behind it. But to an executive, to someone who only sees artistic people as just money makers to be exploited, they don't care. It's all the same to them. It ostensibly looks like it's kind of the same thing, and they can save money by choosing to just have someone put a prompt into a fucking machine instead of actually hiring creative talent. I can't stand it. I can't, and you know what I really can't fucking stand? I really can't stand people who are like, hey, you know all those things you do, that editing you do, and all that stuff you make, you really shouldn't bother. You really should just stop, because one day, you're not gonna need to do it anymore. It's all gonna be done by AI. Yeah, have you seen AI edited videos? It's all shit. It's some of the actual worst things you've ever seen in your life, actually. But I don't know whether that pisses me off more, or if it pisses me off more when people are like, hey, the good news is that all your editing is going to be made a lot easier one day because you can just have a machine do it all for you. Do you think I do this because I do this because it's something that is satisfying to me. But to people who only view art as a business venture, to them it's all just about taking the path of least resistance. Like when someone encounters a writing block, when they have two scenes that they really want to do, they really want to write, but they need to create, they don't currently have a logical connection, a logical way to string those two scenes together. Someone who's actually passionate about their craft would be like, alright, let's sit down, let's figure this out. How, I want these two scenes, how can I make them work? How can I make this happen? How can I connect these two things together? But someone like a Disney executive would be like, well, if you're stuck, then let's just turn to AI and have... You should have been in the golf hole. Anyway, let's just turn to AI. Let's just have them write a solution for you for how to connect these two scenes together, as if the satisfaction doesn't come from figuring out those kinds of creative problems, of solving those problems, of figuring out how to make the story you want to within the it's like the basis of creativity, is figuring out how to solve problems within limitations. Some of the best stories ever have come as a result of people having to make incredible things with really, really strenuous restrictions. But who cares when you can just turn to an AI machine and say, hey, can you make me this thing that I want? I hate it. I absolutely can't stand it. I hate the direction that everything is going in. But, don't want to get too doom and gloom, we're playing cute fun Astro Bot game. Where I beat up cacti with my arms gloves. It's funny, someone said that Sony accidentally made a Nintendo game. Isn't this literally just the mechanics from the ARMS fighting game? That game that I played once and then never touched again. AI is so stupid. Yeah, there's no... I've said my piece. I have said my piece on how I feel about the rise of AI. Generative AI. If I had one wish, genuinely, it would be to just purge generative AI and ChatGPT from existence forever. I don't want to see... It's like, it has already dealt irreparable damage to art and online discourse and social media and like trying to find images on Google. I don't know that there's a way to actually recover from this. But I certainly don't want it to get any worse. Let me guess, Joel. Makes sense. You have Ellie, so of course you have Joel. Oh, I didn't realize before I started swinging that those were gonna rotate. By the way, I don't know that I've ever played a game with better feeling adaptive triggers. Like, you can really feel the springiness of these gloves when I grab onto their faces. Oh, I wasn't entirely convinced that was going to break. Wasn't really sure what was going to happen there. Oh no, they've got bombs. Oh yeah, sorry for the rant. It's just something I've had on my mind recently. Disney just nuked Haley's on it. Yep. The only way you can access the show, I believe, is, Is that a clicker? That looked like I mean, logically, oh, there's spikes. Oh, didn't realize there were spikes there. I just saw the puzzle piece and I jumped down to grab it. Why was that so much? I feel like I was tugging on that guy for a while, but it went so much easier this time. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna block my attacks, are you? Foolish move. This feels like a trap. This feels like I'm walking... Yeah, yep. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That was screaming trap vibes. The way that was positioned, that this was just screaming out that it was going to be a trap. If they can do it to Haley's on it, what's to stop them from doing it to other shows? Yeah, that's the thing. It's not even like... I am not that personally heartbroken about not being able to watch Haley's on it again. But that's kind of irrelevant to the point being made, which is that art shouldn't just be arbitrarily deleted for no fucking reason at all. It's like, it's actually anti-art. Oh, nope. It's actually anti-art to just be like, well, it didn't do too well. Well, sucks to be you, I suppose. No more show for you. No one can, like, if a show gets canceled, that shouldn't mean that no one can ever watch it again unless they go on a cruise ship. But that's the state we're in right now. They just arbitrarily axe shows all the time. Even shows that they themselves made. You can't watch Blue's Clues and You on Paramount Plus anymore. For just, I don't understand why. But you can watch Blue's Big City Adventure, and you can watch the original Blue's Clues, but you can't watch the remake. Which I don't understand. I mean, I know, well, okay, I know, tax write-offs, residuals, there are, of course, financial incentives for them to do it, otherwise they wouldn't do it, but, like, I would like to appeal to something other than just monetary incentive. Especially when, in the long run, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna end up dealing more damage to them than if they weren't just actual pieces of shit. You saw a student use AI to cheat on an essay. Oh my god, don't even get me started. I do not even get me started on what it all means for, like, academia and kids growing up these days. Like, some people look at it as a point of pride of, like, kids don't have to do any work anymore. They can just open an AI machine to listen to the class for them and take notes for them, and then they can just use it to write their essays for them. And it's like, why is that a good thing to you? Why is actively disincentivizing people from learning how to, you know, write and read and process information? Why is all of that just... What is happening here? Sure, let's go to the Lost Triangle Void. Why is that something that's worth praising to you? I went to go visit my old high school last winter. Just for nostalgia's sake and to see some of the old teachers I hadn't seen in a while. And I was talking to my English teacher about this, about just, like, how AI has been how it's affected their curriculum, and she was pretty candid with me about how it's been a problem with people. I mean, it's not like it's not a problem in that people are getting away with it, right? Like, she's not an idiot, but the teacher could convey. It's very, very fucking obvious when someone uses AI to write their paper instead of writing it themselves. It's very, very abundantly obvious when that happens. So it's not like they're getting away with anything. It's just I imagine it's very depressing when your job is all about, like, teaching kids how to write and trying to get people excited about... There was a hole there. Trying to get people excited about writing, and then everyone's just like, yeah, well, what if I just asked an AI to write it for me, huh? Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know. It sucks. It all sucks. Also, I think I accidentally unlocked, like, a oh my god. I think I might have accidentally unlocked, like, a bonus challenge level thing. Which, I mean, cool. Rookie cop, worst first day on the job ever. My immediate thought is Resident Evil, because I think the characters you play, one of the characters you play as in one of the games is a cop, but I don't think that's a Sony IP, so I don't think that's what that is. Watched the Indie Trilogy for the first time a few days ago. He really liked it. Hold up super well. Glad you liked them. Yeah, the Indiana Jones trilogy is spectacular. Temple of Doom is fascinating. It's an odd little duckling. It's the awkward middle child that was born out of a very tumultuous state for both Steven Spielberg and George Lucas's personal lives. But, you know, it's oh dear God. Rolling Masterpiece Galaxy, is that you? But, you know, it does have some genuinely good things. It's the most mixed bag of the trilogy, but I can't bring myself to fully hate it. Ah! We good? We good. Oh. Alright. This, is gonna be a thing. Leon Kennedy. Oh, it was Resident Evil. Okay, so that was, so my instinct was correct this time. Okay, I didn't think it was gonna be, because I thought they were only doing, like, Sony first party stuff. But good to know my instinct was actually on point for that one. Alright, this first part is easy. It's just when we get to this section, and then they throw the electricity at you, that suddenly it becomes a lot more frustrating. Or not frustrating, but a lot more difficult. Holy shit! Oh, no! Oh. That was such a good run. Up until that point, we almost had that one. We had it going right up until the end. We choked at the absolute last possible second. I like this, though. I really love... It's the same thing with Rescue Mission. My favorite parts of Rescue Mission, for the most part, were... Or at least a lot of my favorite parts of Rescue Mission were those challenge levels. I love when they're just like, alright, you want... The game's too easy for you? You want us to show you what we can really do? Alright. Here you go. Prove your worth to us. And then there's no holds barred. They don't hold back at all, and they just throw everything. They don't feel the need to, because the golden path, there's always going to be an element of catering to just make sure it's as accessible for as, damn it, many people as possible. But they don't have that same mindset for the challenge levels. For some reason, you watch Temple of Doom a lot when you're really young. I have a theory as to why that might be. I have a feeling that one of the big reasons why a lot of people watched Temple of Doom a lot when they were young, the most out of the trilogy, or why it was their favorite. I think it might have something to do with the fact that it was the first, like, adult movie they were allowed to see. Because due to the state of the ESRB at the time, sorry, the MPAA, I made that mistake in a previous thing as well, when I called the MPAA the ESRB. Because of the state of the MPAA and age ratings for movies at the time, there was no such thing as PG-13, and Temple of Doom wasn't quite mature enough to warrant an R rating, so it was stuck with a PG rating, which meant that because it was technically rated PG, a lot of kids that otherwise wouldn't have been allowed to see it were allowed to see it. And I feel like it might be a thing where a lot of kids felt like they were getting away with something, like they were watching something that was meant for an older demographic, but that they were still allowed to watch anyway, because it technically, it skirted the line and it wasn't, technically speaking, something that they couldn't watch. I wonder how, I do feel like that has something to do with it. I mean, it could also just be that Short Round is the only, like, actual, damn it, kid character in the series, and so when you're younger, you gravitate towards Short Round, especially since he gets to do a lot of really awesome things in the movie. Like, most of the whole, they wouldn't have ever been able to get out of the temple if it weren't for Short Round. He is instrumental to their escape. Willy is expendable. Willy sucks. We hate Willy. No one likes Willy. But Short Round's amazing. We stand Short Round. And then again, it could also just be as simple as, there's a minecart chase. And, like, okay. Spyro isn't really Sony first party either. Not anymore, but I think there was a point in history where I thought Crash and I was about to say and Sony. Crash and Spyro were both at one point Sony IPs that then got diluted, but I think at some point they did, like, it's tied to Sony's legacy, or PlayStation's legacy, that those two characters were a part of it, even if they are no longer exclusive. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is the run. All right, now stay in the middle. Whoa. Made it. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know how the hell. I don't know what just happened, but we did it. It's fine. We're good. We're cool. We're cool. We play. We did it. We won. We're good. We're all right. We live to fight another day. How shocked would I be if I played a game that was better than Dragon's Lair 3D? It would redefine. It would be a core memory, like, redefining moment if that ever happened. Just because of, like, that is such a strong element of who I am, that I have such intense adoration for that game. So I don't know how I would react if that was, if I ever played something that had an impact on me stronger than that game. I don't know. Even just, it kind of applies to all my top 5 games. For something to crack into the top 5 would be, it would take a lot for a game to do that. Ow. Is Free Guy still number 2 on my top 20 worst movies list? No. I don't know what would be, because I don't, like, you guys gotta understand. I've watched so much unadulterated garbage even just over the last year. Dial of Destiny, Quantumania, Unfrosted, Argyle, The Amazing Spider-Man duology. I've seen so much shit. Just absolute fucking dog shit that I really don't know And it kind of goes the same in the other way. Like, I've seen a lot of really, really good stuff, too. I've seen a lot of both really good and really bad movies, and played a lot of really good and really bad games. But I really can't say with any level of confidence what the top 20 lists would look like. What any of those lists would look like. I'm a little more confident in the top 20, or at least the top 10 games. That, I think, is a little more solidified. So what that is, what that's looked like. But the, But best and worst movies, well, best movies, I guess, is also kind of, I'm still not super confident in it, but I'm more confident in the best lists of both movies and games than I am in the worst lists. Well, and then also, for instance, Lion King 2019 should not be as low as it is on that list. There's no, it's like, actually, it's an embarrassment to art. I've said it before. I consider it to be just an embarrassment to the concept of artistic expression, which is very harsh. But also, I don't care because, like, it's just vapid. It's worthless. It's meaning. It's just, it is a worse version of the original Lion King with any scrap of artistic expression and creativity and just life surgically removed. And I can't, there's nothing I respect about it. There is, like, actually nothing that I respect about that movie. Not a single thing. There's nothing it does better than the original. There's nothing it does as good as the original. And there's a lot of stuff it does dramatically worse than the original. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, come on. I say Argyle is shit. Yes, but it's shit in the best of ways. Like, I had to fight really hard in the theater to not burst out laughing because it's so stupid. It's so fucking, it's one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen in my life. And I love it for it. I love how stupid it is. I absolutely adore how stupid that movie is. I can't guarantee that you'll find the same ironic enjoyment in it that I did. But I don't think it'll be a painful experience. And also, some people actually unironically like the first half. There's two groups of people. There's people who say the whole thing is shit, like me. Like, the whole thing just doesn't make any sense. And then there's other people who were legitimately invested in the story in the first half. And then the second half happens, and it just flies off the rails completely. So who knows? Who knows how you guys will react to Argyle when we eventually watch it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh! I didn't realize the platforms were going to fucking fall, which I guess I should have, because the whole concept behind this level is that the platforms are fragile, but I thought if it wasn't glass, I was safe. Turns out I was not. Turns out I was very much not safe. I made a miscalculation. It's stupid in the way Megalopolis looks like it will be. I don't know anything about Megalopolis. I really don't know the first thing about it. I know everyone's memeing on it, but I don't actually know anything about it, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Yeah. Would I say that Argyle is my favorite bad movie of all time? it's up there. I like Cars 2 is up there. Jingle All the Way. I go back and forth on Jingle All the Way. Because, like, I do believe there is a lot of genuine merit to the thematic thrust of Jingle All the Way, and like what it's trying to say about the overly capitalistic nature of Christmas, and how that has sort of, for like the chaotic nature of it, has sort of supplanted the true meaning of what the holiday season is supposed to be for people. I do think there is merit in what it's going for there, and I think it does, like, there are aspects of it that actually work. But so much of it is just off-the-walls cuckoo nutty that, like, I struggle to call the movie good. So I don't... Oh no, not this. I don't know if I would qualify that as being a very flawed movie or a so bad it's good movie. But depending on how you rank it, that would be up there as well, in that kind of category. Is there any games or movies that I despised at first but loves now? Yeah. When I first played Halo Wars, I hated it. Not for any valid reasons, it's just because I was a kid who loved playing the FPS Halo games, mistakenly thought that Halo Wars would be just like those games, and then quickly discovered his mistake when he realized that Halo Wars was an entirely different style of game. Ooh, new level? New level. The other example I like to go to is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. The mistake I made when I played Ori the first time is that I played it on hard mode. Because, oops. The rationale that I had was that I was only really planning on playing the game once, and I wanted to get the achievement for beating it on hard, so I figured I'd just play it once on hard and get it over with. The problem with playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps on hard for the first time is that the damage output of that game's hard mode is kind of broken. Like, the bosses are fine. In fact, I actually think that on any other difficulty, the bosses end too quickly. Like, I feel like the game's too this is what's really annoying about Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is that normal difficulty is perfect for regular gameplay. But then you get to the bosses and they all die in like 3 seconds. Now, I will say, the counter to that I would make to myself, and like the devil's advocate being, when I play Ori now, I always go for all the energy cells and all the life cells that I can find, which is all of them because I know where they all are. So I'm more than well equipped to actually fight the bosses than a lot of players might be, which probably contributes to why the bosses die so quickly when I play on normal. Then that's the other thing about my first playthrough of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is that I did not have really any, like, I wasn't really making an effort to explore the levels that much, so I wasn't finding that many energy cells or life cells, which meant that when I got to the bosses, which are really fucking hard on hard, they, it kind of becomes a very painful experience very quickly. So, yeah, I definitely did not experience the game in a very optimal manner. But I'm glad that I revisited it, because I absolutely adore it. It's like, it's just barely outside of my top 5 games, or Ori and the Will of the Wisps is. No, Henry Cavill is in Argyle. I will, because there's people here who I know haven't seen it and I want to show them, I will not comment on Henry Cavill's role in Argyle. Oh, look, it's the Squid Man. Interesting. Is it the same Squid Man? Or is it the sister Squid Man? Or sister Squid Woman? Is it the sibling Squid, or is it the what? Whatever, I don't know, it's a squid. I have a feeling that we're gonna be getting eaten alive by piranhas. Favorite Cartoon Network show? List me some examples, and I'll tell you if I've seen them. But the thing with me is I really didn't watch Cartoon Network. That was the one, I watched a lot of Disney Channel, and I watched a lot of, Noggin / Nick Jr., but, and a couple Nickelodeon shows, but Cartoon Network, really, I never, that was never one that I watched all that frequently. Hello? Anybody home? Feels like there should be a boss that spawns in. Aha! There you are. Do I still believe, or do I still not believe in 0 out of 10? I do not believe it's possible for a movie to be a 0 out of 10. The go-to example I always go to is you put the disc in your console and then your console explodes. That's a 0 out of 10. That's like, it doesn't, it's not a story. It's not a movie, or it's not, like, it doesn't, it's not a complete thing that can be assessed. So I do still believe that 1 is as low as, it's as low as I'm willing to rank something. But ultimately, I think that numbers are arbitrary anyway. So everyone's willing to have their own, like, everyone has their own scale for these things. One man's 10 out of 10 is another person's 8 out of 10. Like, I think I've said this, I've used this example before. I think if I sat down with any of the Space Rangers to talk about something like Toy Story 3, we would probably agree on almost every single issue about, or issue and point of praise about that movie. I don't, outside of like 1 or 2 things, I feel like we would probably be on the same page for most of it, but I'm almost certain that we would all, every one of us, even having said the exact same things about the movie, we would all come out of it giving it a very different score. And that's kind of why I find like everyone puts different, everyone ascribes different value to the numbers. It's all ultimately arbitrary. All it really means is like, it can serve as a scale for yourself as to how you rank things, but when it comes to communicating how you feel about a piece of media to somebody else, unless you know what that person's scale is, and like you know that they have really high standards for something, and therefore them giving something a 7 out of 10 is like giving the rest of the world giving it a 10 out of 10. Unless you're privy to that, it kind of doesn't, I don't find it to be that useful in discussions. The sky just turned off. Oh my god. Okay, sure. Why not? Now, here's the question. Will it checkpoint me at this point? I'm gonna go with probably not. I'm thinking there probably isn't a checkpoint here. Which means I probably should wait until this wave passes me by before I try to do anything else. I think I'm safe at this elevation. Yeah. Wait here again. Then we go. Oh. I think we can make it to the end. Yeah, we made it. Alright, now what? Oh, punch the eye. I really like beating up people's eyes in this game. We first did it to the gorilla, now we do it to this guy. And hey, maybe just don't hold your eye in front of me, man. Like, you know what I'm gonna do. You can probably save yourself a whole lot of trouble if you just didn't, excuse me. You just didn't sit there like a grape. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna, okay, I thought for a second I was gonna pull his eyes out of his sockets. Well, I guess we never find out if there was gonna be a checkpoint there. Hello? Oh. Alright, is this God of War? That looks like God of War to me. Last time I said it was God of War and it wasn't, but that looks very much like God of War. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't grow up with Cartoon Network. Correct. I did not. Have I seen Steven Universe? No. However, I have listened to Nate Wants to Battle's covers of a lot of the songs from Steven Universe. So, Stronger Than You, Comet, Here Comes the Thought, It's Over, Isn't It, Full Disclosure, That Distant Shore, Other Friends, Drift Away, and Happily Ever After. And then his original Steven Universe song, Let Me Try, which is among my favorite songs he's ever written. Yeah, it's God of War. Or, sorry, God of War. Isn't Concord a 0 out of 10 game since it's delisted and it's online only? I guess maybe something like that could fit the definition of like something that can't actually be assessed as a functional video game. Sonic 06? Oh no, come on. I know you don't. I know you don't believe that. The Kingdom Valley speed segment. Okay, the Kingdom Valley mock speed section is not the worst mock speed section. That's Crisis City. Crisis City is terrible. You wanna know why? Because it's just a straight line, and they just unload a dump truck of bullshit in your path. It's just complete pandemonium. Kingdom Valley, 1, is a lot more visually interesting. Oh, I guess maybe you weren't saying that it's bad. You were just saying it because it was highlighting, because of us, the section where we were platforming to the end is reminiscent of it, which it is. I did think of mentioning that, but I still want to come to the defense of it because I know a lot of people really hate the Kingdom Valley mock speed section. Crisis City is way worse. Kingdom Valley is way more appealing to me than the fucking Crisis City one. Okay, let's go play God of War. I'm probably never going to play... Oh wait, can I throw this? Aha! I'm probably never going to actually play God of War. So this is probably going to be the closest I get. I take it back. This is going to be the closest I get. So who wants to tell him that he's not actually playing the game? He's just pretending. Also, he's using a PS2. I would love to see the PS2 try to run God of War Ragnarok. I think that'd be very funny for about 5 seconds until the console just fucking explodes. Anyway, oh! Alright, guess I'm stronger than I look. Can you get the bot? Oh, that was a bot yet? Okay. I'll go put him out of his misery. Save him from playing the PS2 game. Can I throw the axe at him? Let's see if I can throw the axe. Eh. Come on. Okay, it appears that you have to hit him like that. I still can't get over the ice skating animation is identical to Galaxy. Like, it feels like they aren't even really trying to hide the fact that a lot of this was very much inspired by the Galaxy games, which I mean is a good thing. I think I saw someone on Twitter posting a clip of, like, comparing a lot of screenshots from, or comparing a lot of clips from the Mario games to Astro Bot and being like, look at this, it's just a blatant Nintendo ripoff. And one of the clips they showed was Mario's jetpack in Sunshine. Which, like, I didn't, or the Mario's flood pack in Sunshine versus this that Astro does. Like, I didn't realize Sunshine had the trademark on the concept of a jetpack. That's news to me. You'd love for me to use more Baby Einstein clips in my videos? If I feel they fit the situation, then I will use more. But I'm with the more modern mindset I have when it comes to selecting which clips to use in my videos is that I try my... Hi? You a friend? I'm gonna go with friend. Only because I haven't died yet. Yeah, the current mindset I have when it comes to editing my videos is that I try to keep the visual library limited to whatever show or game or movie that I'm currently discussing. Just so that it's more visually consistent for the viewer, because I've found that a lot of times people are confused why the clips change so suddenly. Unless, like, if the clips are matched up with... Oh, hi, I see you up there. If the clip I hope there's a way to go back. Okay, there is. If the clips are from the thing I'm talking about, then people are like, ah, nice editing. You took time to match up the clips with what you're saying. But if it's not, and it's from some other thing, then a lot of times people just won't connect they won't make the connection, because I guess it's just a case of, like, the fact that the visual changed to something that wasn't from what I'm talking about is more distracting than the synergy between the content of what I'm saying and the content of the clip itself. I don't know, but I have noticed that if I limit the visuals exclusively to the current subject matter, that it yields far better results from the community. So that's what I try to do. Okay, it's still saying I'm missing a bot. I don't know where else one could be in this section. The turtle? Hey. Hey. Goodbye. Okay, so it's not in this part. It's over here. Past the tightrope. All right. That's the power of Kratos, I guess. Or Botos. Or whatever. Whatever we're going with. I think that, from gameplay I've seen of God of War, I think that is how the axe works, too. Like, you throw it at something, and then you have to push the button again, or pull the trigger again, to call it back to you. Which is neat. Oh, wait, can I break this? I can. Come on, bots. Come out and play. Or puzzle piece. And a bot, too. 2 for 1. Flip it back? Nah. That turtle knows what it did. Oh. Interesting. So it's the top left bird and the second bird from the right in the bottom level. Is that relevant to this tree or something later. Last time we saw this, it was for something later. Although... Can I reach those birds from here? Or am I not allowed to, I might not be allowed to aim up. I think I might only be allowed to throw horizontally. I don't think I can aim up I think you can aim up vertically in the actual God of War game, but I don't think you can do that here, as it doesn't seem like. Have I replayed Deltarune? No, I have not committed one. I have not committed a single second to thinking about Deltarune since I first played it. I really enjoyed what I played, but everyone was like, no, you didn't play it the way I wanted you to play it, and that's bad. So, I just stopped caring. Like, if the whole point of playing games, like, the nature of a medium like this is for a player to be able to make their own choices and do what they want to do. So that's what I did. I played the game how I wanted to, got the ending that I did, and then everyone was like, you didn't get the one I wanted. And by the way, it's not just me. I know that, like, a lot of people didn't want to stream Undertale when it first came out because of how viciously toxic the fandom was to anyone who did anything other than a true pacifist run their first playthrough. Even if they did, like, not even if they were going out of their way to do a genocide run, but if they were just, like, playing normally, doing their thing, and then they killed one of the characters while they were fighting, and it was like, oh my god, you monster, I can't believe, how can you do this? This is not the way you're supposed to play the game. Do you even understand what Undertale's supposed to be about? And it's like, can you shut the fuck up, please? Are you aware of how insufferable you are to anyone who's, like, normal? So, yeah, I don't think it's a Deltarune-specific problem, it's just the fans in general have made it a very unpalatable experience. Not all of them, of course, but a large majority of the online fandom, at least. So, yeah, I don't really care about Deltarune anymore. I mean, not that I was ever, like, that into it, but at the end of my Chapter 2 LP, I was, like, legit interested in where the story was gonna go after that point. That interest is long since subsided, unfortunately. Have you ever seen Handy Manny? I don't think I've ever seen a full episode, but it's been on TV while I was in the room. So, I'll say no. I'll say no, I haven't. But I'm pretty familiar with it, I guess. Oh, dear. Alright, can we get up there? We can. Hey, those don't look fun. Alright, did I miss a bot? I did not. Alright, we're on track. We're on track. We only got one more bot. We haven't missed any so far. Bendy is getting a movie. I did see that. Unfortunately, I have lost the capacity to care because I just don't. After the recent string of disastrous video game adaptations, I kind of don't care. Like, I just don't, like, I've talked about this in previous streams, but because, like, the epiphany that I had after I saw the FNAF movie is just that I don't need to see video games get adapted to a different medium, because the games themselves are always going to be there. Like, that's always going to be the way through which I engage with these stories. So, if the games get adapted, who would it be for? It wouldn't really be for me. The appeal that I would get out of an adaptation would be the ability to share these stories with people who otherwise would never have experienced them because they either don't like or just don't care to play video games. Like my parents, for instance, would never play the Halo games, but they would watch a Halo show, so a Halo TV series would be a perfect opportunity for them to experience the story of Chief and Cortana and the Arbiter and the Covenant War without having to engage with first-person shooter mechanics. But that's not what happened. What happened is they watched the show and they were like, oh, this is shit. And in fact, it intends, like, it could, in a perfect world, it would only benefit. It would either get someone to say, hey, this is a pretty cool story. I really like this. And then that's the end of it. They're familiar with the Halo story just through a different medium than the rest of us. Or they say, wow, this show is really awesome. I kind of want to play the game it's based on to see how that is. Which just creates another Halo fan right there. What happened instead is the Halo show was such unmitigated dog shit that it not only pissed off the people who were actually fans of the games, but it also pretty excellently ensured that anyone who had never heard of Halo before that point would never touch it again for the rest of their lives after watching the show, because that's the only experience they have with a story. And what an awful taste it would leave in your mouth if that's your only exposure to Halo. So with that in mind, I just kind of like, I don't care, really. I mean, there's certainly, Bendy is certainly far more suitable to a film adaptation than some game IPs. Like you could either just do you could either adapt the story of the first game and have it be the classic setup of guy goes to animation studio, turns out all the characters have come to life and have taken over the place, or you could do a prequel story that kind of shows like taking place in the glory days of Joey Drew Studios. There's certainly things you could do. It's just my mindset towards video game adaptations has become a lot more pessimistic recently. Oh. Motion controls, I see. Lift it up. Dude, it was that way for the hammer as well. I don't know how I feel. I don't need this part of the game. This feels like the most gimmicky part of the game. Like all the in-level stuff is really rewarding and satisfying to use, but this just kind of feels like purely just gimmicky stuff. Oh my god, Astro, how dare you grab something and spin it around and throw it? The Olympics? What's that? Mario invented that. Yeah, you're right, they did. Did you see that game? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games? The Olympics didn't exist before that. And by the way, I adore the Super Mario Galaxy games, and I'm still saying like this game is absolutely spectacular so far. Like we can have both. It is possible. You can have both. I promise the world will not explode if both games coexist with each other in harmony. Well, good point. I guess Mario actually did invent the Olympics since they didn't in 2020, since they didn't happen that year. Good point. How excited am I for Hazbin Hotel Season 2? I am very, very... Well, okay. So, I'm of two minds of it. Like, obviously, I want to see more... Guys, you see what's on the screen? Are you aware of what's about to happen? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? It's time! It's time! Gambling time. It's gambling time. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So the thing with Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is that obviously I want to see more of the universe. I loved Season 1. I want more. I want to see the characters continue to grow. I want to learn more about the world. However, one of, like, the biggest problem with Season 1 is that they just didn't have time to make it what they... It's a season... It's a season's story that clearly needed more time than the 8 22-minute episodes they were given. So, what we were all hoping for Season 2 is that it would be a longer season. It would be more than 8 episodes. But that's, not the case. Season 2 is also going to be 8 episodes. I don't think it's been confirmed that it will be 8 22-minute episodes. So that gives me a little bit of hope that it could still be 8 episodes, but they could be longer. Like maybe half hour, 40 minutes instead of 20 minutes, or, I don't know that for sure. But it's just, I don't like that the Season 2 is also going to be operating on something of a limited schedule, or time frame, rather. But, putting that aside, yes, I am very, very excited for more Hazbin Hotel. Bot rescued, we say as we shove them off the cliff. That's my favorite kind of rescue. When we just murder them. Turtle's hiding out here. Oh, there's Crash again. Crash. One of these things is not like the others. I mean, I guess the monkeys kind of stick out too, but like you have a bunch of regular Astro Bots and then just Crash. Not even like a Crash robot, just Crash. It's just him. He's just there, doing his thing, chilling. It's a mask. I know. It's, but still, like, when you look at him, he clearly. Where'd he go? Oh, well, I guess it's not as clear now, but like, it's clearly he's very visually distinct from the other ones. By the way, I don't think I'm gonna start another world today. I'm probably going to break off for lunch. But I do want to keep going a little while longer, so I think I'm just gonna, for the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna explore the hub world a little bit, see what secrets there are waiting for me over here. Oh my god! So, we won't start World 3 until next week. We'll come back next week and we'll stream more. But we'll roam around the hub world some more, see, we'll find some more secrets. And of course, we gotta do some more gambling! The stream wouldn't be complete if we didn't go gambling. What was my reaction to episode 4 of Hazbin Hotel? That this show was really something special. I mean, I was already loving it after episode 1, but episode 4 was the point where I was like, oh, this show has something really, really special going for it. I think a lot of people feel the same way, that a lot of people's favorite episode in the season is episode 4. And I can very much see why. You need 100, right? Yeah, this guy needs 100. We're a long ways off from that. I think I ran away from... There's still an exclamation mark over there. I thought I already did this when I broke down into the thing. But I guess there's something else over here. Oh, okay, there's more to go. I didn't see there was, I didn't realize there was more up this way. Oh, this is the, oh wait, no, this is, okay, never mind, no, we don't want to do that. That's the gateway to the third world. We don't want to do that yet. Let's go, or maybe we just, I guess, never mind. Looks like we are, in fact, gonna... I mean, I guess I can just go to the world map and then back into to the hub world. Not like the end of the world. Alright, let's try this again. Ugh. One of my thoughts on the Has Been Hotel haters, they weird me out. Like, I completely understand why Has Been Hotel wouldn't be someone's cup of tea. It's a very unique show, is the gentlest way I can put it. I can so very easily see that show rubbing someone the wrong way. You really need to be in sync with its, if not its style of humor, then at least it's the voice of the show, for as hippy-dippy as that sounds. And I understand completely why someone wouldn't be in sync with that. But the extent to which I've seen a lot of people, there's a core group of people that just vitriolically despises not just Has Been, but also Hell of a Boss, Vivian's other show. And it honestly seems to me like the people who hate the show are more obsessed with it than the people who love it. Which again is just weird to me. Episode 4 is favorite episode so far. Yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite episode. Did you ever go further than episode 4, or have you still are you still stuck there? Have you seen episode 5 yet? Features by far the best music track in the show. So the question is, are you talking about Poison or Loser Baby? I have a feeling you're talking about Poison, but I think Loser Baby is the better song in that episode. I love the way their voices synergize together. Do I think they're hating just to hate? No, I wouldn't want to assume that. I don't think it's... Well, okay, some people, maybe. Some people, it could just be that they're being a dick to be a dick. But I do believe that it is people who genuinely just hate the shows. It's just weird to me, the extent to which they'll go to put down the shows and the people who make it and the people who watch it. It's so weird to me. Anyway, gambling! We're gonna be here a while, just so you guys know. We will gamble away all our life savings. Ooh. Special one. Contemplation kit for great thinkers. Give me all of the things. Give me them. Give me all the references I don't understand. Okay. So that's God of War, right? Because Asgard, I think that's God of War. Again, the whole thing of God of War is the Norse mythology. Bro thinks he's sneaky. Has Been just looks a bit too mean-spirited for you to get into it. I guess it depends on what you mean by mean-spirited. I don't think it's a mean-spirited show, by any means. In fact, I think I was actually caught off guard by how, like, hey, good old Rivet. Make me want to replay Rift Apart. But I said I wouldn't until I played through all the other games. So I got some time. Anyway, I was actually surprised by how, like, upbeat and positive. Like, it's a very vulgar show, obviously, don't get me wrong. It's a very, very vulgar show. Both profanity-wise and as far as sexually explicit content. But I do, like, it does have a very upbeat, you could even argue it's a naively optimistic outlook on the world because of the main character's worldview and core beliefs. So I don't necessarily know if I'd describe it as mean-spirited, but I guess it depends on how you how you define it. I should watch Smiling Friends. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Oh, that one was tough. For some reason, that one took a bit more effort for me to crack open. I'm glad we at least got one Ratchet and Clank thing. That's like the only thing here, aside from Crash and Spyro, that I recognize. And that's Persona. We've gotten a lot of monkey balls here. And there's another one. I guess Ape Escape is a lot bigger of a deal than I thought. Another one! How many more monkeys you got in there? The fucking brick. The brick in The Last of Us. That is Crash. Alright, unfortunately, that does mark the end of our gambling addiction for today. We'll be back next week, though, once we get some more coins. Don't you worry. Worry you not, friends. You love an audio commentary on the Frozen films? Maybe. I don't feel that passionately about the Frozen films, honestly. Like, I like Frozen 1. I might even be willing to say that I like it a lot. I need to rewatch it as the thing. It's been a long... I don't think I've watched the first Frozen movie since 2017. Because the last time I vividly remember sitting down to watch that movie was when a hurricane was barreling towards me and I was left without power for a week. And that was one of the movies that I was... Like, I just... In the hours leading up to the hurricane striking where I lived, I was just marathoning a bunch of movies to try to ease my nerves, because I had never lived through something that big before. So it may have been 7 years. That's Gran Turismo, I think. Yeah, watch Gran Turismo, very good movie. So I would need to rewatch it to really know if I just like it or if I like it a lot. Frozen 2, I can't stand, but it also is just painful because I know, like, I finally sat down to watch the behind-the-scenes documentary of the making of Frozen 2, and man, it is depressing seeing what the circumstances that led to that film being pushed out the door. Like, them making changes way later in the game than they otherwise should have, and the release date never being pushed. Them not even being sure of what direction the story was going to take up until the 11th hour. It was a mess. And then Frozen 3 and 4 is going to be a whole other thing. So yeah, I'm not going to say a hard yes, but I'm also not going to say a hard no. I think it's possible we could do that one day. So the first time I watched it was during a hurricane. Now that another hurricane has happened, I need to watch it again. Complete the cycle. Complete the cycle for the Frozen hurricane tradition. Oh, I didn't expect to go slipping and sliding that much. Okay, we can unlock this now. Although this might take me... Actually, let's not do that yet. I don't want to go to a new... Isn't that where we went the first time? I think that might be where we went the first time. Let's get this puzzle piece. What are my thoughts on Nirvana? I'm afraid I need more specifics, because the first thing I think of when I hear the word Nirvana is Nirvana Initiative, which, don't want to talk about that game. but you're probably referring to something else I don't know about, so you'll have to clue me in a little more. The band Nirvana? I don't know that I've listened to anything that they've made. So, no thoughts? Someone mentioned, Smells Like Teen Spirit. The only version I've heard of that song is the version that played during the opening credits of Black Widow. If that's Nirvana, then, yeah, I like that. But I don't know if that's the original band singing, or the original artist singing, or if that's, like, a cover that they did for that movie. Let's see what this is all about. Dual Speeder Garage. Oh, we can... Okay. Go edgy. Shiny gold. Glitter sparkles. Ooh, I like that. Love that. Ooh, I love that color palette. Alright, we're sticking with that. Excuse me, sorry. I never listened to Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've listened to it if the version that plays during the opening of Black Widow is the original artist singing it. If not, then I guess no, I haven't. That's the only version I've heard, is the one that plays during Black Widow. I guess I need to stand over here. To go bowling? To go bowling. Strike! Never could have done that in real life, that's for sure. What's going on over here? Oh, the new control. Oh. Oh. Puzzle piece, right. New controller? Oh, I didn't... Where are you? Where... That just takes me back to the hub world. Or I guess the world map, rather. I wasn't quite ready to leave yet. Although... Tell you what, is there any... Don't bully the Persona characters. Hey man, it's not my fault the spin button and the grab button are the same. That's a cover? Alright. Then, no, I've never listened to it. If Half-Life 3 gets announced and I go through the series, would I play the original Half-Life 1 or Black Mesa? I'd probably go for the original, unless I have, like, unless I have valid reasoning to do otherwise. Because, like, for Majora's Mask, it was a hotly debated issue as to whether I should play the original N64 version or the 3DS version, because there's a lot of... The 3DS version has good quality of life changes, but does so at the expense of other core gameplay aspects, or gameplay... core elements of the gameplay that were lost. So, the solution is the restoration mod, which just takes the best of both worlds. Whereas with Ocarina of Time, it was pretty just clear-cut. The 3DS is the objectively better way to experience the game. So, it depends. It depends. I don't know anything about Half-Life, so I wouldn't know where to begin there. How long do I think the Toy Story 3 video will be? I'm guessing it's going to be around 6.5 hours. By my rough calculations. But I won't know for sure until I actually start editing the audio this week. No grab button, you just need to walk up and Astro auto grabs the rock. Really? No. Did not know that. Alright, been going for about 3 hours. Made our way through 2 of the, I think, are there 5 worlds or 6? Looks like there's... Okay, so there's 5 worlds and then the Lost Galaxy. I think we've gotten a good head start on this game. Very good so far. Very, 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 very good. Not that I ever doubted that it would be. I kept wanting to jump in and play this game a lot this month, but I kept holding off because I wanted to wait until I played the other games, and I wanted to wait until I had time to actually sit back and stream this game. And I'm glad I did, because this is just everything I say I want of just drift away from the hyper-realistic, over-the-shoulder narrative Sony games. Just give me something fun. Give me something that's vibrant. Give me something that's joyful. Give me something that's just... It's kind of like It Takes Two, where it's just an unbridled burst of creativity every single level. End of stream. Unless there is something... If there's something quick I can do that you guys want me to see... Anyone who's played this game... If there's anything, like, really quick that you guys want to see me do, like, maybe on the crash site or something, then I can go check it out real quick. But if not, then I think this will definitely be where I call it. And then we'll come back next week. Well, maybe next week. I don't know what my schedule's gonna look like yet. I'm gonna try to stream next week, or next weekend. And then we'll do, Serpent Starway. Can I go to the other worlds? Or am I only allowed to go to... Okay, no, that you have to go to them in the order that they want you to. Makes sense. You'd like me to go back to the crash site and punch the characters that I've got the gambling items for. Okay. You know, I enjoy creative control, but do I think I can get someone to edit my top 20 videos? So... It's not so much, like, it's not even that I wouldn't be willing to do that, because I've had Ugonic edit a lot of commentaries for me over the last year and a half or so, or 2 years? When did we start doing this? I think it was last summer, right? I think last summer was when we started with Turning Red. So it's like, I have gotten more willing to relinquish creative control for some things. And even for the D23 video, I had him help by editing the Lilo and Stitch section. But the thing is that you gotta keep in mind is that editing isn't the only thing that goes into making a video. So even if I handed off the editing of a remastered version of the top 20 videos to him or someone else, I would still have to script it, I would still have to record it, and like... That's not an insignificant amount of time, so just passing off the editing to someone else doesn't solve the problem of me not having the desire or time to commit to those kinds of things. Anyway, so I got the I don't know where to find anybody. Interesting. This is Resident Evil. So, alright, so if they're grouped together, there must be a Last of Us section somewhere. They have a blue circle. Oh, okay. They have a blue circle around them. That's neat. Cute little specialized animations for all the guys you got. Oh, Faker! Faker! He's been exposed. We revealed his true secret. And his as well. Alright, where... I know... Hey! Here's my friends! Oh my god, is that... Oh, is that supposed to be the Clank? That's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. I wonder if Kit's in... Ow. I wonder if Kit's in the game, too. Probably not, if I were to guess. Oh my... Yeah, sure, don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. I love that Ratchet still drops bolts. What if I hit Clank? Nothing special. Alright. You are... just polishing your motorcycle, trying to be chill. I want to find... I know I got the Joel one, I'm pretty sure. Because I had the brick. Hey, Spyro. Chilling over there by yourself. Clank bot, I guess that's for done. Yeah, he's just Clank. No, he's already a bot. I can't seem to find where Joel and Ellie are hiding. I know I have them. Anyway, someone said the PS5 components sing. Climb up here and check that out real quick. Keep in mind, I can't actually hear this because I don't have a headset for PS5. But hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Alright, let's whack some... Oh, there you are. Right in front of me the whole time. Bop. Alright. That was interesting. What's Edgeworth got for me? Edgeworth has... murdering... It looks like a Digital Circus character. Which is a show I haven't seen, but I've heard nothing but good things about. You have a circle. Alright. Out of sight, out of mind. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Pretty cute. I like that. They all have unique animations for when you pick them up. Who are you waving to? There's nobody there. What are you doing? Nice catch. But like, really, what are you doing? Ah, I see the adoration of the PlayStation components is still fully intact from Playroom. One more time in case you didn't see it. The Rescuers is worth watching. Noted. Hope you enjoy my Astro Bot experience. Game looks great. You're gonna go. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, the game is great. The game is absolutely phenomenal. And if you have a PS5, I strongly, strongly recommend it. Edgeworth is killing the entire circus. The entire digital circus. Okay. And I think that is going to be where we leave things off for today. Yep, nothing but praise for Astro Bot so far. The only really ding I have, I guess, it's not even really a ding, just more like a why is this here, is that the rebuilding the PS5 components feels a little gimmicky. But the gameplay is phenomenal. Environments, gorgeous. Their respect for the PlayStation IPs honestly feels like more than Sony deserves. Like, I don't know that Sony deserves to have something this respectful and this carefully polished. When they are then going to turn around 5 seconds later and be like, hey, can you fork over $1,000? Almost. To buy a console and a disc drive and a stand for the ability to put it vertically. Notice how I'm talking about the game instead of playing it. Yeah, you got me. I mean, if you look at the bottom right there, it says I've only played the game for 11 minutes. That just shows how unworthy it is of being played. Is it available on Steam? No. And I would be shocked if it ever becomes available on Steam. Yeah, thanks all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me play Astro Bot. I certainly had a blast playing it myself. In conclusion, if you have a PS5, play Astro Bot. If you don't, go see The Wild Robot. It's a fantastic animated movie. And I really, really want to support it. And I'm kind of hoping, even though I know it won't outdo Inside Out 2, I am just hoping that it doesn't disappear and fall by the wayside. Because it's really, really good, and it deserves to be talked about, and it deserves to be seen. Oh yeah, also Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, I guess. You know, that one minor thing, that the best game in the series has finally been localized. And now all Ace Attorney games that matter are available on modern platforms, unless you're an Xbox player, in which case, no Chronicles for you. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for next time, and hope to catch you all soon for whatever it is you decide to watch next. Have a good day, everybody.